A horse fence is important to keep a horse safe and give it a place of its own. This article lists some fencing ideas. Keeping horses as pets is a great option since they are known to be loyal and totally faithful to their masters. However, when it comes to keeping them, the costs of feeding and housing to come into the picture, which are expensive as compared to keeping other pets like dogs and cats. A good and comfortable horse fence keeps these animals in a safe area and gives them their own space. Any fence should be spacious, with a height that is at least above the horse's chest. The fence must be easy to locate, strong and durable, and reduce the chances of the horse hurting itself by coming in contact with it. It should be devoid of free or sharp ends as well, which could injure the foot of the horse. It uses both post and rail and post and wire constructions. Knowing which type is suitable for your horse is the best way to keep him/her safely contained. It can be a high expense for any horse owner, but can definitely be done on a budget. Given below are some affordable ideas which you can choose from. Wood fencing. Horses often try to reach through the boards of a wooden fence to eat grass on the other side. Placing the boards close together and keeping the height appropriate will prevent them from doing so. Electric fencing. It uses electrical wires that are embedded inside a highly visible strand of white plastic called hot tape. For permanent horse enclosures made of wire, use T-posts or wooden posts with tightly stretched smooth wires or mesh, topped with a single strand of electric wire. The posts for horses can be spread out widely, up to 50 feet or even more when using a high tensile wire with 1 or 2 lines. You can create temporary fences from fiberglass rods made to accommodate the electric wire or tape as well. Horses can often sense when the fence is electrified and when it is not. To teach the horse to respect the fence, walk him/her up to it and touch his or her nose to it. This will deliver both a mild electric shock and the message that the fence is a barrier to be respected. Alternatively, you can have a solar-powered fence, as it costs nothing to run. Smooth wire fencing. Smooth wire, either a twisted 2-strand or single strand, is one of the most inexpensive materials for creating a permanent horse fence. You can use a minimum of 3 strands spaced 8 to 10 inches apart up the post. Meshed wire fencing. It is more expensive than the smooth wire fencing, but a very sturdy material to use to prevent the horses reaching through the fence in any way. Making the fence 6 to 8 feet high is a good idea. Also make sure that the posts used to hold the fencing are large and sturdy. Choosing posts with an 8 to 12 inch diameter will ensure that the fence stays, and that the maintenance needs will be modest and affordable. Barbed wire fencing. You need a roll of barbed wire, with T-posts and other necessary equipment such as fence clips as add-ons. Try to avoid using barb, as many horses have died from getting tangled in it. It's always better to stick to smooth wire, wire mesh, electric wire, vinyl, or stout boards. Recycled fencing. You could use farms as a replacement for fences. A chain-linked fence is a great recycled horse fence. If you could reuse the materials, then don't hesitate and go ahead. You will only require manpower for cleanup and labor. Plastic fencing. The biggest advantage is that it requires almost no maintenance, and does not suffer from splintering or rotting like the traditional wooden fences. It does not require repainting as well. It might be a bit costly, but it is a good alternative to wooden fences. While building a fence for your horse, the main aim is to use posts made of wood or metal. Wooden posts look very attractive and are always safe to use when horses are around. Metal T-posts are famous as well, but they could be easily destroyed by the horses leaning on the fence. Posts and railroad ties, whether wooden or metal, are easily available in farm supply stores.